Ogunmodede and Captain Nduka Jr. of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This pre-match press conference ahead of tomorrow's 8th African Nations Championship final qualifier against Ghana. Earlier on, we had the coach of Ghana and the captain, and now we have them with us. We're really privileged. You're welcome, coach and captain, from the war zone. You're able to get a goalless draw. Let me start. Most people believe that scoreless draw is always very deceptive and delicate. How are you? What is the situation, this team spirit in camp, and what is your expectation for Saturday's game?
For general viewer, it looks deceptive, yes, for us as technical person, we know it's good for us to come in home with such confidence that this team, the Ghana team, wouldn't defeat us on their home ground, and we're coming back to our home ground with maximum confidence to be able to play our style, what we need to do, maybe that we would have done in Ghana. So it will give us a lot of confidence. For us, it's not deceptive for us.
Okay, what is your expectation for the game tomorrow?
Well, basically, we've studied what the strength of Ghana look like, and to us, we find out their basic strength is history. They rely so much on history, and we've been going all around to make sure we have blind eyes to such, to make sure history doesn't exist in our contest, and whatever yoke needs to be broken tomorrow, we want to qualify for champ.
Very good. Okay.
My name is Akila Matawa. So the coach, 2 questions. Looking at
only one, please. Quickly.
All right. So looking at the team, there's been talk about having 5 players from one team. Of course, the team you coach, Remo Stars, and you had 4 of them starting in the last game: Luka Junior, Sodiq, Ajide Fatokun in midfield, as well as Sikiru Alimi. Do you see that as an advantage to your team?
Yeah, it should be an advantage, but I wasn't looking from that direction. Ghana has 7 players in one team. From Nigeria, they have 7 players. So it really doesn't matter. We're talking about Nigeria here. The coach of Nigeria is Super Eagles, not Remo Stars. So they are here based on competence, not because I am their coach in their boys club, in their professional club. So if 7 of them deserve to start in the lineup, so be it. What is most important is getting the result.
Very good. Okay, quickly.
Akanimo, Sporting Sun. So we have a challenge of finishers in the local league, as in NPFL. Are you worried that this is playing out also in Chan, that we play goalless?
We play just a match, and it's an away match. And we drew. We got a couple of chances. Yes, we didn't convert it, but I think that is not a good judgment to talk about strikers this time. It won't be a good judgment. I assume if we have played maybe 10 straight matches, we should be talking about the issue of having problem with goal scoring. There could be a problem, like you said in the league, about goal scoring. But to me, I don't want to believe that if a league is there and there's over 100 of goals in a season, we can just try to capitalize on our positives in the league. And that's why we have these guys here. And for sure, they are going to deliver tomorrow. They will score goals. You want goals, they will score.
Okay, good.
Quickly. Coach, my name is John Paul Adumona from NTA. Your team played a goalless draw.
The captain is also here, please.
Yes, I know, sir. So, how confident are you going into tomorrow's match, considering the fact that Ghana and Nigeria is always arch rival, it is said?
Yes, like I said earlier, we studied their strength. Their strength is history. They want to make it to touch our hearts. but we are blind to it. That is basically their strength, to rely on history. Yes, and we don't actually have so much belief in this. We just want to go tomorrow to break the yoke. They have imagine someone with a wound. You can only allow somebody to hurt you if you keep exposing your wound to him or her. So we keep our wound away from them. They have nothing to touch. We're going to meet on the field and display our tactical and technical prowess with our physical abilities as a typical Nigerian to make sure we get the ticket to champ.
Okay.
All right.
Quickly.
To the player, Ademola Victor, the biggest dream for any player obviously will be to represent the country at the national level. The last time we qualified to CHAN was in 2018. We came second. We got the silver medal. And this time around, most Nigerians are anticipating that our league players will be able to qualify this time around to CHAN in 2025. Looking at the fact that if we do well in that competition, it will make other people clamor more for more local players' involvement in the Super Eagles, because we have 2 Nations Cup next year, CHAN and the AFCON. What's the mood in camp, and how are the players feeling for this crucial game against Ghana?
The boys are relaxed, and they are also aware of the task ahead tomorrow. They know what they face over there in Ghana, and they give it their all. And just like the coach has said, history won't repeat itself. And we'll also try, or we'll give our best to make sure we consolidate on the results over in Ghana, just so as to improve our league and boost our profile.
Quickly.
Coach Daniel, it's not something that we see very often, that a particular technical team is in charge of the first team and the second team. So could you just quickly talk us through the insights of how maybe challenging and adventurous it's been, working with the A team and the B team now? Has it been somehow tough for you, and how are you managing it with your fellow coach Fidelis?
Coaching job is a tough job. I'm aware of this. You see the way I'm sweating. So it's a tough job. It's challenging, and obviously I was ready for the challenge. I've been prepared for the challenge before now. It's not just while I was called. It's not a rocket science, and nevertheless, it's a very good experience for me to be with the first team, the A team, with big boys, and secondly to be with familiar foes, the so-called home-based Eagles. For me, I have same respect for them as much as I have for, imagine, like I have for Osime, I have for Sikiru, like I have for Ekong, I have for Buchi. So it really doesn't matter. What matters is placing our country on the world map.
Very good. Yeah. No, madam. First woman.
Sorry, my name is Akane James from Centre. First of all, congratulations on gathering a draw away. I know it must have been very, very tough. But my question is, judging from the highlights of the game, we saw quite an impressive and solid defense from the team that we played away. Our defense was quite solid. What are the measures? I feel that our attacks were not very strong. What are the measures we've put in place to better harness this? This is our home ground. What are the measures put in place?
Not just the defense. For me as a coach, I think we attack as much as we defended. We're only not being clinical. We got our fair chances, like I told you the other time. We're also solid in our midfield. We're very aggressive. That was our agreement before the game starts, not to allow them. They're a technical team, technically sound, very good on the ball, and we try to make them uncomfortable, harnessing passes together. And in the defense, for sure, this is football. You always have your home advantage, your home confidence. You saw the field on the match day.
Yes, yeah.
Their supporters club has almost 80% of the crowd in the stadium. And if you were to be in their position, you wouldn't want to disappoint your crowd. They were very aggressive on our defenders, but they show resilience, and this is what is important to us.
Only 2 more questions can we take? You and you took one the other time. And, okay, quickly, because they have to go for training. Quickly, please.
Yeah, my name is Bob from.
If you have one more question for
The question here is you've been with the just like AJ asked, you've been with the senior team, the A side, and also with the B side. Do you think that equal attention has been given from the NFF and from the Sport Commission on both ends? What's your take on the attention given on both the A team and the B team?
We're talking about the match, please. Quickly.
Good evening, Coach. Captain Nduka. I think I asked this question before, but I'm going to ask again. Ghana stopped us from qualifying this tournament, and also the big one, the World Cup, back in 2022. You talked about them depending on history. So, Coach and Captain, does this serve as an extra motivation for the game tomorrow? Because I still remember the World Cup.
He said they are blind to history. Can we look for something?
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You asked a question earlier. No.
Good evening, Coach.
Yeah.
Silva from XL 106.9. Let's talk tactics tomorrow. We saw your first 11 for the first game, away game. Are you hoping to build that same relationship or continue that same relationship and starting with that same 11 or tomorrow? Are you hoping to give the players that do not have the opportunity to play tomorrow the opportunity to also play?
It's not the time to gamble, and it's not the time to. Already they have got the opportunity. For you to be in this team presently is an opportunity. Me as a coach is an opportunity. There are thousands of coaches out there. I'm only opportunity to be called. Also thousands of players there. They are opportunity to be called. Don't forget, we are on the brink of qualification. There's no trial and error. Okay? We are going to stick with our plan. We have our basic plan for the first match and the second match. We've executed it to a reasonable extent in the first leg. The second leg, there's nothing to try, nothing new to try. Doesn't matter. In the competition proper, we can do a lot of try.
Thank you very much. Final question.
Well, Captain Nduka, it's a different level for you, a level higher. But talk to me about you being a leader in this kind of game, where it's going to tell in years to come.
Just like you said, it's a different level for me, and it's also a different ball game. I know how important this game is for we Nigerians, and for me personally, because it's going to be my archive years to come. I want to make it a memorable one, good one, a positive thinking for me years to come, and I want to be proud of myself for giving it my all and taking the team to the champ.
Thank you very much, Coach and Captain. We appreciate you for coming. We wish you the very best tomorrow.